the man without clothes to cover their nakedness, without a blanket to lie upon, without shoes, without a horse or a hut to cover them until those could be built, and submitting without a murmur, is proof to patience and obedience, which, in my opinion, can scarcely be paralleled.
George Washington at Valley Forge, April 21st, 1778.
Winter at Valley Forge, living conditions were terrible. They had very little food, water, or clothes. Washington's army of 10,000 men could not get more supplies from the Continental Congress. A good number of his men were actually naked. They had sickly people all over the place. The Colonial Congress could not lend a helping hand.
The living conditions in Valley Forge, there was a smallpox epidemic. Smallpox was a horrible disease and very contagious. Many people died of it. That was the second thing over food and shelter. Death toll in Valley Forge. The cure for this was a hot nail through the skin. This was not pleasant. Most of the men were rather scared of it.
This painting depicts American colonists preparing for battle. They are strategizing. This map shows where British, French, and American colonial troops were stationed during the battle. This picture shows battles leading to the Battle of Yorktown. One was at Charlottesville and another in Guilford. As you can see, it was a very violent battle. The British are in the red, while the American colonists are in blue. In this picture, you can see the American colonists tearing down the defense walls that Cornwallis built. This picture illustrates Cornwallis surrendering to the American colonist forces. Cornwallis is on the left, with the colonists on the right.
Colonel in the colonial army. At first, I didn't think we could defeat the British. With the help of the French, I knew we could win. At the start of battle, we had about 16,000 men, and our intelligence told us that the British had significantly less. After we surrounded the town, we marched in under heavy artillery fire. After we reached the walls, we broke a hole into them, and after that, it was like all over.
The strength of the colonial forces was unexpected. It forced us to the sea. Imagine our surprise when we found French ships awaiting us. It was unbelievable. In the end, Cornwallis was forced to surrender. He gave his sword to his deputy, who gave it to Washington.
I'm a patriot who lives in Yorktown with my family. When the British came, we tried to escape, but my husband was captured and killed. I, however, managed to escape.